Hello and welcome to a Three is Company video on the Lord of the Rings the card game. Buzz and I are back working on our Nightmare campaign here. You ready for this, Buzz? This is one of your favorite quests, right?
This is absolutely one of my favorite quests. And so, to balance that out, I've picked absolutely some of my least favorite heroes, and I'm excited to give it a shot.
I have a highly experimental / terrible deck over here too that I thought I would pull out for a Nightmare quest. We have two of the lowest used heroes ever. Tactics Quick Beam and Spirit Aragorn. So either we're geniuses or we're not.
I suppose that's the case.
Let's look at our decks real quick and then review where we are in the campaign and then see if we can do this. My deck, I've been wanting to play with a Last Alliance contract that really intrigues me now that I finally understand it, which took me longer than it should have. So I did a Ent and Hobbit deck, and I've been trying to stick with the Hobbit sort of because for some reason I'm playing Fatty from the ALEP expansions, who's pretty fun. And this is a way I could play him. Certainly not thematic, leaving Rivendell with a bunch of Ents and Hobbits. But we're playing Nightmare. We aren't playing thematic necessarily. So, it's a couple of interesting interactions here. I can put Fast Hitch on any Ent, which is kind of nice. Makes them very hasty indeed. Using that Last Alliance, I can make Fast Hitch, say, attached to a Hobbit or Ent character. I can use resources from Treebeard to pay for hobbits potentially. I can get allies in cheaper through the Last Alliance. I can use Ent Moot, or Fatty Moot as we're going to call it today, to pull more allies out of my deck if I make it read any number of Ent or Hobbit cards. Fatty has 5 hit points because of my boon I got. So he's pretty. I had the extra hit points Ent draft in my deck too, but I took it out. But other than that, a lot of allies hoping my big stats can help out. The deck is shy on healing, which has proved kind of nasty, and threat control because there's a lot of threat raising in this quest. So that's what I'm worried about. And yours was providing a lot of the willpower, but it's not particularly strong on willpower either. But I can attack pretty good once I get going. How about your deck?
Well, you said it's not thematic, which it's not, but I'm trying to do all of the spheres of Aragorn through this segment of the campaign.
Nice.
So I already used the Court Aragorn and Lord Aragorn, and so now it's time for Spirit Aragorn to have his time in the sun. And
in the snow.
In the snow, in the sun. He's bringing the sun with him on the torch. And so we've got Messenger of the King Firial, who's got the Noble Hero to start. She's been MVP along with Fatty in our campaign. And then I've just got quite a bit of support deck type stuff. Threat reduction in terms of allies, Aragorn's kit of toys, cancel, threat reduction, and that kind of thing. I'm going to be looking for my Aragorn toys with Master of the Forge, especially Sword That Was Broken, and see how we can do. We've got a smattering of ranged, a pinch of Sentinel. Now let's hope for some good luck and see how we can do.
It's a complex deck, a lot of 2s and 1s. A lot of different
That
cards.
is my answer to the question. If you don't know what to cut, just reduce numbers at random.
I hope it works. All right. Where are we in the campaign? What is our set of boons and burdens? Can you walk us through that?
Sure. So Ringo South. So we have just completed the Black Riders box and are getting ready for the Road Darkens quest, which means we're going to use the Road Darkens Frodo, which I think is the least used Frodo, but our decks are a little defense light, so we'll see if he is helpful. We are carrying over the Mr. Underhill boon, which is attached to that Frodo from the Black Riders quest, and we chose Gandalf's Delay up there in the staging area. So we'll draw one fewer card as we draw our setup hands. I've got Noble Hero attached to Furial, where she gets plus a willpower and the Noble trait, and then you've got Guild Healer on Fatty, plus 2 hit points, and the Healer trait.
Yep.
We did earn Eaten Alive as our boon from the Flight to the Ford, and so that's up there in the staging area, which we'll shuffle in here momentarily.
Good, good. Let's put that in over there. Um, I'm thinking about this Frodo deal. Are you committed to this guy? Because we could use the Mountain of Fire Frodo because there's no penalty for using the ring in this quest because the eagles and wolves don't care.
You're the first player and the YouTube channel owner, which means whatever you say goes.
Oh my. Well, in our practice game, we did not use his ability, but we maybe should have. What do you think? Threat by 2? I don't think. Let's pull the Mountain of Fire one.
All right, go for it.
Um, we
I just got done saying
threat
this
it
is the
out
least used Frodo,
for a reason.
and he's the worst. He's the worst. That's just all there is to it.
Right, so
So, this is a nightmare campaign, but we're not using hyper and min-max decks. We're trying to explore some of the corners of the card pool, and honestly, his resource boost could come in handy for us.
I think it
We did
could.
lose by threading out, made some changes, and jumped right into recording anyway. So we'll see how we can do.
All right, so the quest in front of us. Most people have played this quest. This is the nightmare mode. There's some harder cards, obviously, but the biggest difference is at the end of the quest, when the Watcher comes out, we both get one of these pale green tentacles engaged with us, which means you have to defend against a 6 attack big monster plus a 5 attack tentacle plus any wolves you have left over, which means the last battle is pretty tough. So we really need to build up a good table of allies. Beyond that, we got this Hunted Holland is a nasty card that hit us pretty hard. Raise your threat by 6 or engage the lowest engagement enemy in the stationary and reveal a counter card. If there's no enemies in the stationary, you have to raise your threat by 6, which is unpleasant. Shelterless land just makes you add more damage to your locations. This Hunting Hawk is especially painful. You can't engage it optionally. You can't put attachments on it. And he puts more damage on locations, so it definitely focuses on that mechanic. This Misty Mountain Warg is a game crusher. Really good card for Furial to foresee and discard. Immediate attack when it's engaged, when it's revealed, and then also puts more damage on if it kills somebody. Locations are worse, but not incredibly worse.
No, I think this quest has a reputation for requiring location control, but I actually think that threat ramp and enemy management is worse.
That's how we lost, yep. All right, should we draw our opening hands?
Let's do it. I'll watch you do it.
It didn't draw me a hand. That's strange. And now the hand is upside down? What's going on? There we go. Come on. I get some early card draw. That's good. I just drew too many cards.
Yeah, so don't forget to just draw 5.
Shuffle. Okay, I got 2 hobbits and 1 ent and some card draw. The card draw is good, but I'd rather see ent moot. A fatty moot, so I get a mulligan. There we go. 2 good ents, a feint, a hobbit, and fatty moot. I'm happy. How about you?
Another sheriff trait. Pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll draw 9. Let me go ahead and make it visible for you. Oh, made it hidden. Make it visible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so with Steward and card draw, I think I basically cannot mulligan this, so I'm going to keep it.
It's pretty tasty, yeah. 2 stewards, goodness. All right, then the quest setup, which is kind of fun. We set a bunch of stuff aside, shuffle the counter deck, and then we have a planning phase, and then we'll do the Council of Elrond. Oh, but the campaign card tells us to each pick one of these boons and put it in our hand and shuffle the rest into the first player's deck, which we do now. So I'm going to take Sting because it actually goes pretty well on Fatty.
And then I'm going to take Anduril, and that has a destiny of landing in Aragorn.
And then, unfortunately, Glamdring is a garbage card in our setup because we have no warrior heroes and no Gandalf heroes. But I have to shuffle it into my deck anyway. Alright, so now we can do our planning phase, and then we'll have a choice on this Lust for the Ring, and we'll be able to do the Council of Elrond. Alright, so I'm going to use this last alliance deal. So I'm going to actually have 2 rows of characters to make it easy for me to count if I have more hobbits or ents. So right now I have 3 hobbits and 1 ent. So with my last alliance, an ent is going to cost me 1 less than usual. But before we do that, I'm going to exhaust last alliance to make ent moot, say fatty moot. And look at the top 5, taking all ent and hobbit cards into my hand. Alright, that's not bad. I got another ent moot and Sam Gamgee, which is a bad choice. Since you have Sam Gamgee. I have 51 cards in my deck, so I'm going to just throw this card out. And pretend this is the 5th card. I was excited about playing that Sam ally. Okay. And then I could play Entmoot again. But I can't make good use of it with the last alliance, so I won't. We should also push. I should push Shift in. Okay. And then I'll play. I guess I should play Treebeard right now, right? For 3?
I think you should. We don't have much use for the Fellowship resources.
Yeah. Which
Although you should use the ring to add something to somebody. So you could add to Quick Beam and get your second, your Booming Ent in there if you wanted.
I've sent 2. I'm going to save my lore resource so I can play something next turn. I think that's good enough for me. I can throw in Curious Brandybuck if we travel this phase. Though having a feint might be good. But that's what I'm going to do. So, actually, I can save my tactics by using the ring to give Quick Beam a resource. So it cost me 3 to put Treebeard in, and I had 5 resources, and I spent 3. Okay, your turn.
Your turn was very exciting. In my turn, I'm just going to pass because I need to save up for my 2 lore for my Master of the Forge and 2 leadership for the Steward next turn.
All right, well, let's hope this Council of Elrond is good. So at the end of the planning phase, each player places the top card of his deck face up in front of him. In player order until there are a total of 4 face-up cards between them. Hey, we didn't do any flavor text or anything. Sorry. So we both put out 2 cards. Daron's Runes, that's insulting. And Fast Hitch, also insulting.
Oh, both of those are pretty okay, though.
Yeah. Both of those are really good.
So Fast Hitch should go in your hand, I think.
It'd be nice, but not essential.
So I would put Unexpected Courage on Aragorn, I think. Would be my
Sounds
choice
good,
to
yeah.
put card into play. Because he's going to end up powering up.
I have some card
Celebrian
draw, so why
Stone.
don't you put Celebrian Stone into your hand, and I'll just
Okay.
get rid of my stuff. Daron's Runes discarded. Fast Hitch back in my deck.
Okay. That could have been better. It could have been worse.
Could have been a lot better. And then we have to shuffle Less for the ring into the encounter deck, or raise each player's threat by 5. Less for the ring
Yeah,
is nasty,
and it earns for the whole campaign. So I
so
really
you
feel like we
can't
need
really
to
do it.
raise our threat.
Yeah.
And you might check to make sure I have your total threat correct. For some reason, it didn't reset it when we loaded, so
Oh, yeah. I
I took
should
the
be
liberty of adjusting it when
at 23,
we
I
were planning.
believe. Because I have 12, 6, and 5. Fatty is 5. So 23. And then up by 5. 28.
Right. Nice to have Mary. I've got Well Warned and Galadrim's Greetings and Galadriel's Handmaidens for my threat control, so hopefully we'll see those before too long.
All right, so this first, and then we go to stage 2. Can I ask you to read the flavor text?
You can ask indeed. So the
Read
council
that.
decides the One Ring must be cast into Mount Doom. Frodo is appointed 8 companions to help him complete this quest, and the Company of the Ring sets out from Rivendell into Hollin on their way to Mordor. So,
Make
when
red horn.
revealed,
I'll read
make
this.
Redhorn pass the active location.
Go
We
ahead.
already did it.
Yeah.
And then you, Joe, first player, reveal cards from the encounter deck until there is X threat in the staging area, where X is twice the number of players in the game.
This is always exciting. It can go very badly or very easy. Okay.
Oh, and that's one of the worst ones you can get.
It is. So 3 damage and no threat. I'm going to raise my threat by 1 for having an ally.
Yeah.
That's 1 threat. And that's 2 threat. Right?
Well, it's a total of 3, so 2 itself, yeah.
Which means you still have to do more cards. I have to raise my threat by 6 or pull him down, reveal on a counter card. And there's our eagle. We could have just revealed that 1 eagle. That would have been nice.
But instead, we got 3 damage, a threat, a guy engage with you, and a 3 threat location.
We're
so
dead.
We're off to a great start.
Actually, well, if I throw this eagle in the victory display, we have to reveal more cards still, right? With Fatty?
Yeah, because it cancels the revealing of it.
Well, let's give it a try. I'm going all in, which is dangerous because I could be destroyed. But I think
So how are you planning to deal with the Hound of Sauron?
Oh, yeah. Faint.
I like it. All right, so I'm going to quest with
Or Curious Brandybuck.
I'm going to quest with Sam, and then I don't have to quest with Aragorn because I can actually use his 2 willpower on the against location, basically. So we get to kind of wait and see.
Okay. We're up by 7. If we reveal nothing, we'll be good shape. When revealed, either the warg enemy in the staging area with the highest engagement cost attacks you, or each warg enemy gets minus 20 in the round. If no warg is in the staging area, gains surge. Okay. So wargs have minus 20 and surges. Okay, till the end of the round, add 1 threat to the staging area for each damage on each active location. So that's a 4 threat because we have 4 damage on here. This is just snowballing on us really quickly, isn't it? And we're still on card 1. And an eagle. Great. And then on card...
Now it's time to fatty that guy.
I can't. I quested with him.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oops. Raise my threat by 1. Oof. Okay.
Okay, I'll add 2 with Aragorn,
Okay.
functionally.
This one goes up by 1 because we have 3 enemies in play now. So we're making 1 progress.
Well, I can do Aragorn again because
How so?
it's not limited. So I
It
use
says
his
limit once
action.
per round.
Oh, it does. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay, well, best I can do. I think this is a scoop, honestly, but I'm going to feint this guy and then damage Quick Beam to ready him. And kill the Hound. And that's our sorry excuse for the first turn.
All right, let's do one more round at least
Mm-hmm.
and see what we can't do here.
With a bad Council of Elrond and a bad setup, it's going to be hard to recover from that.
All right, so
But
I
you get a
believe in.
turn now, so.
I know. I was like, I believe in us. Oh, I'm clicking too quickly. So I'm playing Steward onto Aragorn, which is bad short term, very good long term. And I realize, So now I have a choice. I could pull down one of these hunting hawks or play my Master of the Forge. So I'm actually going to do my Master of the Forge.
Yeah, you got spirit resources, but no spirit cards now.
Yeah, well, I have sphere fixing, and so I think it's better in the long run.
Yeah.
Um,
You do your third steward.
I drew my third steward, which is
Ouch.
funny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the ring to give a resource to Furiol, and I'm going to play that to get my Dunedain Pipe, which I'll use. Put one of these on the bottom of the deck. Move 2. Owner's deck. Bottom. Draw. Gladrum's Greeting. That's pretty sweet.
So when
And then
you
I'm going to
played
play.
that Master of the Forge, you got to put a damage on the Red Horn pass twice for the Hunting Hawks. After a player
Oh,
plays an
yeah.
ally, he must either exhaust or place one damage in the active location.
Oh, that's great. I
Mm-hmm.
needed to get some healing. All right, and that'll be it for me.
All right. I'm gonna play Fatty Moot again, using the Last Alliance to look for 5 cards, and I get 1 Bilbo Baggins. That's embarrassing. And then I can play Robin Smallborough.
Is he worth the damage?
No, he's not. Let's play. Oh yeah, I am going to anyway. Damage. Yeah, he is, because I can just dump damage on him. And then I can play a Boomer. Oops. And that's it. Which is exhausted, which means I have to put a damage out. Oh, it's 2 damage. We're
Yeah,
toast. We're toast.
that's what I'm saying. What if instead of playing the int, he played a Sting?
Sure.
All right. I think I think we're in great shape.
You are
Great shape.
wrong.
You are wrong.
I'll leave Fatty up to try to do the victory display trick.
Oops.
And I gotta leave Treebeard up as a defender.
Sorry. Dragon cards just being weird. Or I'm being weird. Who knows? We're standing to make 3 progress here. I can do 3 more with Aragorn.
This expansive Holland goes down at least. Okay, here we go. Furiol says,
Keep it.
not bad. Winterfield's canceled. You get a bad effect, and you got to raise your threat when you crit. That's not welcome. I could just. It's a lame one to throw in the victory display, but it would stop the surge.
And it would let us clear Redhorn Pass, actually, I think.
If that's the case, let's do it.
So is it the case? Let's check to be sure, because yes, it would.
Really?
Because I can do 3 functional willpower with Aragorn.
Okay.
So let's do it.
It looks one short to me still, but let's do it. Try it.
Well, because the 1 is going to... It's counting 1 from the Hound of Sauron, which is going to go away from Fatty.
Okay, so now I'm making 1 progress.
So then I'll do this on, let's say, the slopes of Hitlergear.
Okay.
So I can get a
progress on it.
progress on it.
And that puts it up by 3. Oh, okay. Yep, you're right. We make 4. Okay.
So we get to do 8 damage.
Each.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. What's going on?
I put 4 on Fatty because he has 5. No problem.
Oh.
Okay. Should we go
Let's
to
travel
slopes?
to the... Yeah, let's travel to the threat rising one. We can't really afford enemies at this juncture.
Yeah. Okay, we survived.
I told you we were fine.
So I get Frodo, right?
You do.
Oh, and I'll put in 1 Curious Brandy Buck, I guess. But after a player plays an ally, this is not playing, this is putting into play. So I'm going to do 2 of them.
Oh, that's nice.
And then if I play any Ents, I have to trigger the Hawks. That's horrible.
Yeah, so I'm going to engage one of them with Mablung.
Okay.
If you give me a resource from the ring.
Done. I don't feel like I can play any Ents right now because of these Hawks. Because that's going to be...
Well, I can't even defend them. Oh. Let me draw some stuff and we'll see what we can come up with. Whiff.
Oh, ouch.
And then...
That steward came back. Or is that something else?
This is my 3rd one. So I'm going to move to
Pipe it.
Deck bottom with the pipe and then draw steward. That's not correct. Move to owner's deck bottom. Then I'll draw. I draw. I'll do no damn warning.
I'm going to go ahead and play a Welling Hall Preserver because I need the healing to start working. So.
Yes, we do indeed. I'm going to play this to get my defense up to 4. And so if you give me the resource, I will play Mablung.
Yep, I exhausted the ring, so resource is yours.
And then I'll engage one of these, but then he's exhausted and we'll do a damage on the location. And
Oh,
then
did you
when
do
I
it?
engage, I did, yeah.
Okay.
So then when we engage this, I'll reduce my threat by 4
Sweet.
silver linings. And then I can do that because Furial is noble with this noble hero attachment.
An Aragorn is scout.
Oh man, this is not good.
It's tricky. But Sam gets buffed.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, how are you going to defend that? I guess
With Aragorn.
Aragorn has +2. He has. Yeah. Okay.
How I'm going to kill it is the more the question.
Yeah, it's 8 to kill. I need to. I got some attack, but I can't get it over there.
All right, we'll see how we go. So I'm only going to quest with Furial this round.
Fatty can quest now because he's a bit damaged. +11. That's too much, isn't it? Not really.
I think we're all right. Unless you wanted to hold somebody back for combat, like Quick Beam.
That's +9. Probably not enough. Okay. Okay, here we go. Furial says,
keep it. Terrible.
Furial should say get rid of that. Okay, this is
and this
for
is me.
you. Oh, cruel.
I'm
Either
gonna
raise your threat by 6 or engage the lowest enemy and reveal on counter card. Alright.
Oh, actually, that's another way to get the Hunting Hawk, but I can't deal with it. So I'm raising my threat by 6.
7 progress. Clears our active location. Each of us raises our threat by 3. 42 on turn.
Oh, no problem.
3.
No problem at all.
Oh, did you want an Aragorn? You probably don't want an Aragorn.
I don't. I want to battle.
Should we go to Erigion? We wouldn't have to engage anything this turn. I could take the Hound.
What if we went to the Expanse of Holland?
Okay.
And then you engaged and killed this Hound of Sauron while we can, and then hope that it whiffs next turn?
Well, this puts 1 damage on it because after an engaged player plays 1 damage. But we can gamble on the whiff, right?
Yeah, we are basically having to, I think.
Okay. I'm first player. I'll defend with Treebeard. Nothing. So 1 damage.
Right, I'm going to defend with Aragorn. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Perfect. Nothing.
You're going to poke
And
back a little bit.
Exhaust Anduril, and that's going to put 1 damage on this guy.
And then I can use Quick Beam to kill the Hound.
Quick Beam is not great, but also he's 4 attack.
4 attack is a nice number.
So then I can swing for 4, 5, 6, which does 3 damage. 1, 2, 3.
So close. And all my Curious Brandy Buck go to the bottom of my deck.
So next turn I can Anduril this Hunting Hawk, and we'll be
Nice.
Closer to business.
Well, you're in mid-40s, but we're still alive.
Yeah. Let me look at the top 5 with my Master of the Forge.
You need a Gandalf.
Yeah. Another Dunedain warning. And shuffle. This Celebrian stone is not that great, and so I'm going to put it on the bottom of my deck, I think.
The Preserver just healed Quick Beam a little bit.
And then I'll draw from the pipe. Great. Got another, oops, excuse me. Got another Unexpected Courage, which I'm going to put on Aragorn. I'm going to play another.
You really need to throw what was broken about it.
Onto Aragorn. And then I'm going to play Galadrim's Greeting.
Nice.
And go like that. And then, do you have a use for the rings resource? If you don't, I'll put it on Sam and kind of save up for this Galadriel. But
Go
if
ahead.
you do, happy to give it to you. So, okay.
Don't forget about the Hunting Hawk if you play an ally.
Yeah, I'm not playing it right now. I'm just kind of eyeballing it down the road.
Okay. All right, I am going to play Skinbark for his 4 attack. I have a lot of attack. I'm going to pay 3 for him. And then that puts a damage up here, unfortunately. I'm going to play Bilbo, and I can exhaust him. And I think I kept 1 pipe in my deck. Just because it's funny to put a pipe on an Ent. Bilbo cost me only 1 because of my contract. And then I am going to put the pipe on Treebeard. Attached to a character, get +1 hit point. After you play it, look at the top 5 for an event, and add it to your hand.
I forgot about this card.
I faint. I love it. But I have no resources for it. Actually, I'm going to backtrack a little bit, because I should, and to keep tactics resources, spend a Treebeard resource for Skinbark. Then I'll have faint ready to go. Yeah, it's kind of a weird little card. But I don't have a lot of use for spirit resources in this deck, and Bilbo can fetch it, so I thought it was a nice deck thing.
Yeah, it's not bad. Extra hit point, never hurt anybody.
Especially at Ent. Especially as my defender.
All right. And you thought we should scoop.
Well, we haven't won yet.
No, far from. What am I doing? There we go. I'm going to quest with Furiol and Frodo, I think.
Furiol sees. Ugh. The wolf that jumps out.
Do I need to send Sam as well, by the way, before we move to revealing?
I can quest with more. I can quest with 4 more, so no. If you need it to kill your hawk. But you don't.
I don't, no. And I've got Aragorn as well for kind of 3 more.
Then I think you should quest with Sam.
Okay. Okay. Well, the Misty Mountain Warg is pretty much an automatic throw it away, please.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Oh, that's sad.
No Test of Wills available though, right?
Not for me.
Okay, well, I make 6 progress. Do you want to use Aragorn or keep him up for the inevitable horde of enemies that's coming at us?
Yeah, let's keep him up when you put it that way.
So 6 is going to be 4 here and 2 on the main crest. And then this one is a nasty one, especially for this moment. Expansive Hollands explored, shuffle, then counter discard, and then counter deck, then discard the top card, then counter deck for each damage here. Add each enemy discard by this effect to the staging area. Shuffle into deck. And now 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. Our luck turn.
Oh man, that's
good.
incredibly fortunate.
Now I have all these characters up for nothing.
Do you want to go to the Eregion or the slopes?
Regine is fine. I don't like discarding allies, and if we can avoid putting damage on it, that'd be a nice way to sneak through.
Okay, so then let's do this. So I'm going to use Aragorn's ability now on the slopes of Hithlegir. Put a progress on it.
Nice.
Then I'm going to defend against the Hunting Hawk with Aragorn. Ready him again with Unexpected. Flip it, no shadow. I'll exhaust Andoril, which will kill the Hawk.
Yay, we killed one.
Oh, just in time to reshuffle it in, probably.
Nope, we just shuffled the deck.
Oh, that's so good. These Hunting Hawks are terrible.
They are. They're really.
Right, any
Okay.
other...
I'm going to exhaust the Last Alliance to make the Welling Hall Preserver heal a Hobbit character during the refresh phase, which will be Fatty.
I like it.
I'm Steely. No. Were you first player or I first player that turn?
I was.
Okay.
So
I
now
see.
it's yours.
It says you're first player somehow. It's weird. Okay, I'm going to play a Boomer. Maybe I don't want to play any allies because of the stupid Hawk. I guess I'll just play Drinking Song then. It's frustrating. I got a Test of Will. It's kind of nice. 2 feints and a fast hitch. Fast hitch, I like it on my ends, but it also goes good on Mary because then I can get a threat reduction. So I'm afraid I'm going to put my first one on Mary. Alright, that's it for me.
Okay, I'm going to pipe away the Settler, which really isn't bad at all, but if I can get a Gandalf, that's amazing.
Ooh, that's good too.
That's also pretty good.
Here, would you like a resource?
I would love a resource.
Good thing we brought this good photo.
So I'll put it on Sam. Right. And then now Aragorn has... All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Galadriel from my hand. I'm going to put a damage on Eregion, but we can discard her to its effect, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to get? What are you going to get?
First, I'm going to enjoy myself putting my willpower up by 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
You do get to reorder those so you can draw Gandalf, so that'd be good.
I could reorder them and draw Gandalf, but then I can't use my Master of the Forge and I can't use my Very Good Tail. So I'm going to be greedy.
Wow.
Shuffle my deck. Nothing ventured. By the way, I'm going to exhaust these fine fellows.
Now you get all attachments. I call
Of course.
it. There's one.
Oh, there's Gandalf.
Ooh.
So I can get Ganbury Gan or Gandalf. I could put 4 damage on the Hunting Hawk or reduce my threat by 5. Or I could draw 3 cards. Really, all of those are great. What do you think?
Oof. I'll draw 3 cards for you.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Healer is good.
Ooh, threat reduction. And then I got my Celebrian Stone back. Things are looking up.
Yeah, Aragorn's going into beast mode.
Let's go ahead and add Celebrian Stone.
6 willpower.
And then, since I can check Gandalf and Galadriel, well, forgot to do this guy. So let's look at the top 5. And it's another whiff.
Of course.
You've got to be kidding me. So then, let's play a much needed healer, even though it costs us a damage on region. And then I'm going to use it to heal Sam and Aragorn. Well, that was crazy.
It was a lot of stuff.
All right, are we in danger of going through?
Sort of.
I'm going to leave Gandalf up then.
Mm-hmm. We're up by 13. It's pretty good. All right. Furiol says.
Nope.
That's the second time. That's good. Here comes a Surging Warg, I bet you. Okay. Doom 1. And then until the end of the phase, add 1 to the total threat in the staging area for each damage in each active location. So right now that's 2 threat. And it surges into this. Either each warg in the staging area at the highest, either the warg and the enemy in the staging area at the highest engagement cost attacks you, or each warg enemy gets minus 20 until the end of the round. If no wargs are here, I could cancel this and just skip a card. It's going to surge otherwise.
It's up to you.
I think if we cancel it, we can move on. We can get the 2 wargs and start making progress on stage 2.
All right, that's fine with me. You should also ready Mary before staging, by the way, for any of our eagle-eyed action window viewers.
Yeah, I keep being lazy. I'm going to cancel it.
Okay, and then we get the Redhorn Foothills.
Giving us 9 progress, 4 here and 5 here. We do progress. And then we have to discard 2 allies from play.
Which will be Galadriel, and then I think Gandalf. It'd be nice to give a defense with him, but
he's going to leave anyway, okay. But yeah, that's a hard choice.
Yeah, it's okay. That's what he's there for.
All right, stage 3. Can you do the flavor text, please?
All right, suddenly, Aragorn leapt to his feet. How the wind howls, he cried. It is howling with wolf voices. The wargs have come west of the mountains.
Each player searches encounter deck and discard pile for an enemy, and adds it to the staging area. One of these enemies must be Great Warg Chief if able. Shuffle encounter deck. You want that eagle?
No, thank you. I think I will take one of those wimpy Hounds of Sauron that I can one-shot with my...
Yeah. So we're taking him out of the encounter deck because that takes Surge out of the encounter deck. Flip the card over. There's one more line of flavor text for you.
Right. The Fellowship is being hunted by ravenous wargs.
Lunch on legs. During the travel phase, the players must travel to a location if able. Forced, after a location enters play, place damage on it. And forced, same as before, after an enemy engages the player, place 1 damage on the active location, if able.
Right. Redhorn Foothills may be the way to go here.
Mm-hmm. It's going to discard all our cards, but I can feint everything right now, and I don't have any cards to discard, so works for me if it works for you.
I think it's fine. I don't have a big hand either, so.
So I will engage the Warg Chief this time, if that works for you.
That's amazing. I'm so happy about that. And then I'm going to optional this Hound of Sauron.
Ooh, ouch, I get a big boy.
Oh, at least we get his Wind Revealed out of the encounter deck.
Okay.
Okay, so I can Sentinel for you if you want.
Well, I could just
Twice,
feint.
actually.
I can just feint both of these with pretty much no consequence because I'm going to discard my entire hand anyway, because we just put 3 damage on the Redhorn Foothills, right?
Yep.
If I feint, I can do some serious damage.
All right, do it. So then I will defend my guy with Unexpected Courage. And then if it destroys a character, it does not.
And we got that
Exhaust
Misty Mountain
Anduril.
Warg out again.
And then I'll exhaust Anduril to attack back and kill my Hound of Sauron.
Sweet. Alright. This guy takes 9 to kill. Look at all these 4 attack ends. This is awesome. Skinbark, Treebeard, and Mary kill the Great Warg Chief. And then I have 4, 5, 6 left. 1 short. That's it.
Yeah, well, I can Aragorn him next round and kill him with Anduril.
Okay.
If we need to. Since I've got a spare Aragorn action, why not just put a progress on this Slopes of Hithlagir?
Cool. Spirit Aragorn's proving his quality.
Something.
Something. I'm going to not use my last alliance this time on, so I can heal Quick Beam. If I had healed him before, I could have dealt damage to him to ready him to kill that Warg.
All right. So I'm going to Master the Forge, look at my top 5,
Ooh,
and whiff again.
got the ring in
Excellent.
That's good.
And so I have the Ring of Fire here, which would be nice, but since we're basically going to end up discarding my whole hand, I'm going to play my Galadrim's Greeting instead.
How about you give a resource to him with Frodo?
Good idea. Then I'll give him a resource with Frodo, which is all my own idea and no one else's. Do that.
How many hit points does he have now? Goodness.
And then I have this sneak attack, which I'm going to move to the bottom of my deck. In case I draw something better.
9 hit points, nice.
Which is a Daron's Runes.
5 defense and 9 hit points?
I don't even think I can draw anything.
Love it.
But if I get a Gandalf, that would be nice. He's already in play.
So we should have coordinated better on our decks. Let's
my Daron's Runes. It's just very important we get. I can't play the Test of Will, but I can play Wingfoot. All right, so just a few. All right, so how many hit points do I have? So 1, +1, +2, +3, +4, +4 hit points. All right, we're ready to go.
All right, I'm gonna exhaust the last alliance to make Treebeard pay for. I know this is a bad investment, but I have nothing to do. Pay for hobbits, and then and that'll put 1 damage out. It doesn't matter. And this guy costs 1 more resource, but he should not be attached. And he is exhausted and also puts damage out. Hand empty, so the Red Hornfoot Hills can't hurt.
All right, do we want to go through or no?
It just depends on what we get. If we get no enemies, it'd be great to go through because we just have the tentacles. Should only be 5 attacks.
I'll quest with Aragorn. I'm going to name enemy with Wingfoot. And then should I go with Sam as well?
At least Frodo.
I'll go with Sam and Frodo. And then I get +1.
That's high likelihood of going through that way.
Well, let's do it.
I'm going to keep Bilbo up to get punched in the face if necessary. All right. Furiel says.
Keep it.
All right.
And then I'm going to ready Aragorn as a result.
Oof, we're going to have a big combat phase. And I will lower my threat.
All right, are we going through?
We're up by 18, so I think so. Yeah, we are. So discard 5 cards out of your hand.
Which I have none. Perfect.
13 on the main quest here. We didn't reveal any locations, so they don't enter with damage. Alright, stage 3. Let's see if we can survive. Flavor text.
Pursued by evil wargs and fell weather, the Company of the Ring decides to enter the mines of Moria. But as they seek the hidden gate, a foul creature seizes the ring bearer with one of many groping arms.
Make doors of doom in the active location. Add Watcher in the water to the staging area. Discard all tokens from ring bearer and place it, and each card attached to it, face down under the Watcher in the water.
And then the Nightmare card allows us to additionally get these
Allows us,
pale
that's
green
nice. Yeah.
tentacles going.
There can be 2 active locations during the travel phase. The players must travel to a location if possible. After enemy engages the player, place 1 damage on each active location. But luckily that wasn't up when we... Oh, right, okay.
I'm just going to put Frodo down here for convenience sake.
Okay, he's captured. Alright, so we have to go to the slopes of Hithlagir.
Like, I'm just going to slide it over here to the left of the quest card.
Oh, I already
Or you've
it
got
up,
them.
sorry.
It's no problem. And then I'm going to simplify, if you don't mind, and I'm going to move the Nightmare card to the victory display as well as Gandalf's delay, which we've already suffered. That'll just kind of declutter our staging area a bit. Getting pretty clunky.
Yeah. Alright, so the Watchers are going to attack us both. We're both going to get a warg, it looks like. Although you're below the... How did you get so low?
2 Galadrim's greetings, overwarned.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenses to make. This is where it gets hairy.
Okay, I will take a Howling Warg. That'll ready Sam. Then I just think it's better to have at least 1 on my side.
Yeah.
Where do we want to put the damage for engaging these?
We should put them on both. So that's 2 damage each.
Yeah.
All right. So shadow cards all around, plus the Watcher and the Waters are going to attack us both. I'm kind of worried about that. And who's first player?
So,
you.
I think I am. And so let's see here. All right. So let me take Sam is 2. Let me take the Howling Warg with Sam. It's a little risky, but I think we need to get a little risky. Additional attack. Well, that's fine.
This could be a time that we actually destroyed the Doors of Durin. That would be crazy. Every time these guys attack, they put up damage on active location. On an active location. Cool. So we don't have to do that. We can put it on this one.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to defend with Aragorn and ready.
Good.
All right, great. And then my Pale Green Tentacle. I'll defend with Aragorn and ready with Unexpected Courage.
Rude.
Discard an attachment. I think it's going to be my Dunedain Pipe.
I called it.
Which was very useful.
It was.
And then for the Watcher, I'm going to just feed Mablin to it.
No.
All right.
All right. I'm not having so much fun over here. Would you defend
let me
with
defend
Aragorn
your
for this?
Misty Mountain Warg.
Yeah, please. Uh-oh.
Plus 1.
Oh, you have the hit
each
points.
Damage on each active. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to take 5 damage.
Wow. And you survived.
So let's go ahead and heal.
What a man.
And then how many damage do I take?
5 damage, I think. It's total 10 attack.
5. This is crazy. And then I'm going to exhaust Andoril and kill it.
Thank you.
And then you can heal up damage off of, or actually I'm going to heal it off of Sam, if you don't mind.
Okay. All right, I'm defending the tentacle. I hope I don't get that shadow card. Plus 2, 7 attack, 4 damage. The pipe for the win. Hey, look at it. Put your guy red when the computer thinks you're dead.
Nice.
Which one is hit points? There we go. Oopsie.
If you hover and hold spacebar, you can toggle the icons. If you don't want to remember the hotkey.
And then we got the Howling Warg. He's defending for 3. Fatty could die. Don't want that.
But you could also kill it with Sting.
I know. That's so tempting. 3 defense. I have 5 hit points. But no healing available. I'll make fun of you if I die. Deal 1 damage. I'm still good. I didn't die.
And you have to discard the top card from Sting, right?
Oh, yeah. 3 damage. Nice. And got rid of this. Great. I can kill some stuff.
And then the Watcher.
Oh, don't remind me. Bilbo. Sorry. He's dead. And Curious Brainy Buck is bottom of the deck, too. Okay. All right. Shall we try to just grab Frodo and quest out?
Well, we can't because we have these pale green tentacles we have to clear first.
Oh, watching the water can't take damage. I see. Yeah. Okay, so quick beam and skin barker to kill my tentacle. And then quick beam is going to damage himself to kill this warg.
Right, I like it.
That was impressive. Aragorn really saved the day there.
But he is on the brink.
Yeah. I gotta heal Treebeard. Do a test of will. That's not very well. Well, it could be.
I'm going to
But you can double down with your healing with Warden of Healing now with the resources, right?
Oh, I have another Andoril in my deck.
You had it in your deck.
Oh, I guess I had it in my deck list.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try that again. And I whiff. Excellent. Okay. I will play her. Reduce my threat by 1.
Not my threat, your threat, right?
Choose a player. So I can choose you. Let's go ahead and choose you.
Thank you.
And then that's going to be it.
All right, we just have to survive the Watcher whacking us, kill the tentacle, and quest out.
So, do you have any ranged?
No.
You do not. So I have to. This is so stupid, but I have to keep all my heroes ready to deal 6 attack to this pale green tentacle. I guess that's not true. I can Andoril it if I defend.
It only has 1 defense. That's good for Anduril.
Yeah, so I guess I don't have to do that way. So I'm going to go ahead and quest here. And then I am going to quest with Aragorn. I'm going to name enemy with Wingfoot.
Do you want to heal and ready and heal? To resources?
I only have 1 lore resource, so...
Isn't Aragorn's lore as well?
Oh, that's true. You are correct. So yes, that's exactly what I want to do. So let's do 2 off of Aragorn and probably 2 off of Treebeard.
I would love that, yeah.
Or 2 off of Quickbeam. 2 off of Treebeard. You've got it ready.
Defend twice, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Robin Smallborough will be my designated defender today. And I don't think your willpower is correct somehow. Aragorn isn't questing yet.
Oh. I think I just pushed A, not Q.
Up by 9. That's not good enough.
It's fine, because we can't even put progress on the Doors of Turin.
That's true. I'll send Fatty. Furiol says...
You're getting really close.
Yeah, when we clear this, we'll have to raise by 6. I can cancel it. Let's keep it.
Yeah, if you have a test of will.
Yeah.
Let's cancel it.
Just move into the quest phase.
And then ready, Mary.
Yeah.
With Well, it's all right.
If we had discarded it, I could have canceled that one.
It's okay. It's okay, because we don't have to deal with any more enemies. and then you'll actually get to engage this hunting hawk, for better or worse.
Oh boy. Okay, so we make 11 progress, which clears this basically and raises our threat by 6. And then, yeah, I get the hunting hawk. Good times.
All right, so then I'll ready Aragorn with my unexpected courage. Nobody saw it coming. And then we did the heal thing with the warden, but I forgot to exhaust him or pay for the healing. So
we have 6 damage on right here, and we're getting a 7th with the Howling Warg. It's getting scary.
Jeez.
Oh, we're out of shadows. That is nice. Although technically,
and did they go in the, or did they need to go on the Watcher?
I'm the first player, so 1 would go on the Watcher, and then this one would go on the Hawk. Okay. Robin Smallborough is going to get hit and die. This guy's attacking for 4. I'm going to defend with Treebeard. 1 damage. Okay. You?
Okay, so let me see. So I'm going to exhaust it to defend against the pale green tentacle. So I'm going to take no damage from that. Use Andril to attack back and put 3 damage on it. Ready. Now here's the thing, is I don't have any more readies. So, but I need him to attack and kill the tentacle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take it with the Howling Warg.
You have 2 defenses to go. How are you going to do this?
I'm going to do one undefended with the 3 Howling Warg and put the 3 on Aragorn.
Oh yeah, there's no shadows. Okay.
And then the Watcher is going to destroy the Handmaiden.
No shadows really help, don't they?
It helped a lot. And so then...
Now the annoying thing is, I'm the first player, so I can't use all my attack on the Watcher.
Oh.
And when that
Oh.
Howling Warg, he puts damage here. But I can kill my hawk, that's for sure.
All right, kill it.
All right, we're on the brink of winning or losing. Actually, we still have 2 turns to go, don't we?
No, we can... Yeah, we're fine.
You need to draw another threat reduction for me. I have Mary, but... Oh, Gandalf.
I believe in you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to use this to actually take out the warg in front of me so we don't get another location damage.
Yeah. You know what better not happen? Pack leader bet not come back out. The Great Warg. Oh, I'll heal. Quick beam with. Well, I'll preserve that. Did you? Never mind. I wish I could get some card draw. Okay, that's all I can do. We don't need a quest for that much.
Right. And then I'll name enemy.
Up by 11. Seems pretty good. Shuffled and counter deck. Ethereal says nothing. Yeah, Ethereal can
Yeah,
say.
keep it.
Okay. And discard each ally controls raise that rolling. Okay, I gotta discard all my allies.
And then I'll raise my threat
Which
by
means I'm
3.
gonna have to ask you to defend for me. Or lose a hero.
All right, we'll see what we can do.
Treebeard. Oh, that hurts. All these ints just got frozen. Okay. Now what?
This is not good.
Not really.
All right, so I'll have to go to the slopes.
Yeah. With 8 damage on Aragorn.
All right, we'll do the double reduced damage thing. 2, and then you can take 2 off of Quick Beam, I guess.
Okay.
And then let me think here.
I can damage the 6th damage here. I can put 4, 5, 6. I can put 2 damage on.
All right, so let me block the first one with Forge. Okay, so he's dead. And then let me ready Aragorn and defend again. This is for you.
Thank you. Losing
You
attention.
discard in fast hits, right? Probably need that.
Yeah.
Right, then I'll ready Aragorn. And then I can attack for 4, 8, 9. Which is going to put 4 damage on it.
And I can do 2 damage. That's 6.
This is crazy.
Now, can I not thread out? And can we muster the willpower necessary to get out?
All right. Let's see.
That treacherous part.
Not good.
49.
Hobbit Archer.
49. I'm first player, so I have to decide if I'm going to send Mary or not. Mary is my chance to reduce threat. I'm not going to send. Let's see how much willpower you have. We need to put 14 progress down to win. Sitting at 20. I'll throw Mary in. It's all or nothing. I wish we had a test of will right now.
With Wingfoot.
Furial sees.
Keep it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, last card of the game. If this threats me out, we're in bad shape.
Oh. So I'm going to ready Aragorn. And I'll use him to reduce the threats of one of those to 0.
We did it. If we made no mistakes. Whew, 18 progress. So 5 go here and 9 go there. That's 14. We have 4 left. Squeaked into the doors.
That was
Wow,
ridiculous.
that was tough. My
49
deck
threat.
is not very good. I thought I drew a bunch of cards. There's still 33 cards in my deck. And I just, once I ran out of cards in my hand, I was useless. And then I got my allies cleared.
I mean, it was, yeah, it was fine. You were able to deal with all your enemies and
Mm-hmm.
push out a few willpower until you got board wiped.
That treachery is bad.
You just weren't fortunate enough with your threat reduction. I reduced my threat by a total of what, like 16 that game or something?
Yeah.
Ended up on 46.
Mary just
So,
didn't do a lot for me. I got 2, 3 here and there, but not enough. Wow. We did it though. That was
oh,
epic. Good work.
and you said you wanted to scoop.
All right. What's the resolution? Where's that card?
I may put it in the victory display.
I don't see it there either. The nightmare one is there. That's kind of pathetic. Uh, Fatty putting the weakest enemy in the victor display too.
I just spawned one.
Okay, thank you.
And so flip it over. Resolution. If lust for the ring is attached to a hero, the players have earned that burden.
They were just in time. Sam and Frodo were only a few steps up, and Gandalf had just begun to climb when the groping tentacles writhed across the narrow shore and fingered the cliff wall and the doors. One came wriggling over the threshold, glistening in the starlight. Gandalf turned and paused. If he was considering what word would close the gate again from within, there was no need. Many coiling arms seized the doors on either side, and with horrible strength swung them round. With a shattering echo, they slammed, and all the light was lost. Just in time for sure. But no boons. But we do get to keep these weapon boons, which I might have to think about beefing up Fatty a little more, because he could be pretty good at defending.
With Sting, it's not bad, but you don't get to start with Sting in hand anymore. It goes in your
Right.
deck. So the Mines of Moria is tougher. So we're going to have to play some decks that actually work next time.
Yeah, we have to generate a ton of attack power, because you have to face the Balrog, right?
Yeah, you got to face it down. So that's what I've been saving Tactics Aragorn for. So I look forward to that next time whenever we get a chance.
All right. Well, thanks for playing. Thanks for watching if you made it this far in the video. Appreciate it. And we'll be back in the mines next time.
All right. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.